good morning. I normally don't eat breakfast outside, but I didn't want to wake my family up. So this week I'm doing another little week in the life video, but this time will be a little bit different because the last time I did this I was still in school, and so basically half of my life was spent at school. But now I am graduated, I am on summer break, so it might be a more interesting video. I don't know. Today is also Tuesday, which I realize is a weird day to start this on, but literally I forgot that I was supposed to film this week. But since it is summer, I feel like it doesn't matter as much because there isn't as much of a strict weekly schedule. The reason I woke up at 5 a.m. today is because I am trying something new this week. I normally wake up anywhere from like 6:30 to 7:30, which was working pretty well for me, but I just wanted to see what if I woke up even earlier than that. I love mornings, and since it's summer, the sun rises so early, so I figured why not take advantage of that while I can. So yeah, waking up today was definitely hard, but honestly, this view right now made it all worth it. Okay, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, drink some matcha, and then get started. So the two big things I'm working on today are getting this Shine interview project thing going and then editing a bunch of photos. So I'm doing the interview stuff first because that takes more brain power and I'm better at that in the morning. I'm not saying photo editing is easy, but it's just something that I can do even if I'm kind of tired. I always would wear earplugs at school when we had work time because I just can't work when I hear conversations around me, which is pretty normal, right? But it developed into this thing where even if I'm in a quiet environment, I need my earplugs in order to feel like I am in work mode. But the even weirder thing is if I'm in my room where it's quiet and I'm wearing both earplugs, somehow it gets too quiet to the point where then I can't focus again. And so literally when I'm at home, I wear one earplug for optimum productivity. And I know that sounds so weird, but it just works for me. So I just finished sending out the emails and I sent 12 total. My goal is for six of them to reply to me. My next project to work on is I want to organize a blog calendar using Trello. I don't know if you've heard of Trello, but it's this organizational tool where you have like boards and columns and cards and you can source stuff around. I've been using it for my photography business and it's so helpful because I can have a separate card for each client and then a checklist for what I need to do. Oh, by the way, I'm thinking of doing a video where I talk about how I got into freelance photography. So if you're interested in that, please let me know, because if no one's interested in that, I probably won't make the video. Practicamos español. I'm sorry. N is impersonal expressions. Where's my charger? Oh, here it is. Wait, that's not a charger. I know where it is. That meeting took a little longer than I thought it would, and it was very draining. Hopefully some movement will get me back on track. It is 80 degrees inside the house right now because something happened to the air conditioning while we were out of town. So we're gonna try to get this set of photos edited. This was not a paid photo shoot, this was a just for fun shoot, but I still have to get it edited. I'm excited though. I love photo editing, so I can't complain. Finished the photos and I uploaded them to my website, so I just need to post these on Instagram and then I think I'm done for the day and I can go to bed. I did not wake up at 5 a.m. today. That was just because I couldn't get to bed on time yesterday. I actually set my alarm for 6:30 to get 7 hours of sleep, and then I was so tired that I couldn't get out of bed for another hour. So I woke up at 7:30, but it's fine because sleep is good, and the 5 a.m. experiment will continue tomorrow. So the first thing I'm going to do today is practice some Korean because I was supposed to do it on Monday and I did not get to it. So I'm making it a priority today and getting it done first. Some other things I have to do today are planning out Friday's video, filming Friday's video, editing some photos, editing this video that I made for fun. Yeah, that should take up the majority of my day.
Hasn't been a day, already much has changed. I get nothing from this town. Get on a train bound to nowhere.
It is 12 p.m. For once in my life, I am not behind on my to-do list. We're doing great. What have I done today? Practice Korean. I planned out the video I'm going to film later today, and I did daily social media stuff for my blog and for my photography business thing. So now it's lunchtime. For the rest of the day, I had to shift some things around because some unexpected things came up. I have 2 calls with photo clients and then a meeting with someone I'm setting up a website for, but it's gonna be okay. We're still gonna get everything done. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. It's time to meditate. It is 3:50. I'm calling a client in 10 minutes, and I just finished the rough cut of the video I was editing. So my plan was to film Friday's video today and then finish this video tomorrow, but I'm really like in the flow of editing, so I think I'm gonna move filming to tomorrow and finish up this video today. I just like finishing things, so I want to get it done and out of the way.
And there are parties on the beach, that's why I had to leave, cause you're still on my cheeks. This
so nice to be outside because it's literally cooler outside than it is inside my house. It was 83 at one point today. That was fun. Hello. Should I have this? So that meeting took a little longer than I thought it. Okay, a lot longer than I thought it would, but I do not mind at all because wait, what the hell? Sorry. Driving is difficult. Basically what I'm doing is I'm making a website, a logo, photos, video for an old teacher of mine. So obviously we talked a little bit about what she wants with the website, but for a lot of the time we were just catching up, and it was really, really nice to talk to her. This summer, I feel like just a lot of different photo and video opportunities have been coming my way. And it's just so exciting and makes me so happy. Like, I was just talking to my art teacher about this, but at the start of high school, like when I took photo 1 and sucked at photography, I would not have imagined that photography and videography and blogging too would become such a big part of my life. So I've been busy this summer, but I am honestly so happy. The stuff that I'm doing, the stuff that I'm busy with is so satisfying to me, and I guess my only hope is that when I'm an adult, or I guess I am an adult, when I'm older, that my job can be like this, that I can actually feel passionate about it and like good about all the time and energy that I'm pouring into it. So yeah, those are my little 10 p.m. existential musings. Now I think I'm just gonna listen to some music. Hello and welcome back to the Bliss feed. I just got home and we also stopped at the library to pick up these 2 books that I had on hold. This I've been trying to get for such a long time because every time I would put it on hold and it would come into the library, I'd always happen to be out of town, and so then they'd cancel the hold and then I'd have to re-put it on hold. And this is just one that was on my to-read list, so I'm finally getting around to it. Something that I've been trying to do this week and that has been going really well is instead of doing 25 minutes daily of Korean practice, 15 minutes Spanish practice, and 15 minutes reading, I've been trying to chunk it more. And for more of the reasoning behind this, you can look at my blog post on task batching, but I was like, why don't I apply that same technique to these daily habits that I'm trying to do and try and and not do them daily. So I made this little schedule and I've been following it only for a few days, but I really like it because I feel like I can actually delve into whatever I'm learning or reading about more, and it just feels a lot more manageable. So today, for example, is a Korean and reading day. I got my Korean out of the way first thing this morning, and then I'm probably going to do the reading before bed. I don't know which one to start with, so I'll probably ask Instagram, because Instagram solves all your problems. But for now, I'm going to go edit tomorrow's video, and hopefully I can get it done today. Okay, so it's 10 p.m. and I'm nowhere close to being done with the video, but I also really don't want to leave it for tomorrow, so I think I'm just gonna stay up as long as it takes to finish it. But I did have to read for an hour today, and so I'm just gonna do that now. Just kidding, I just decided to go to bed. Reading made me very, very sleepy, and I don't know why I wasn't anticipating that. Yeah, so I guess I'll be finishing the video tomorrow. I can probably get up at like 5 or 5:30 again, get a few good focused hours of editing in, and I'm going thrifting with a friend at 10, so it'll be like a nice deadline to push me to work faster. My computer's decided to be very annoying today, and I have like 1 hour to finish this. Righty, it is 9:50ish a.m. So I woke up early today and I was feeling kind of crappy and anxious, so I did my morning routine, and as always that helped, and then I felt all motivated to get the video done. And then Premiere decided to sabotage me. It was all going fine and dandy, and then it just stopped previewing all of my clips. Like, it was totally frozen and I couldn't see what I was doing. I could only hear the sound, which obviously you can't edit videos with only sound. So I tried closing and opening the file a bunch of times. I tried restarting my computer, and then eventually I was like, okay, this I guess is not happening today. So I left it at home to update, and hopefully that will help something. But I guess the reason I'm telling you this is because, I don't know, it was kind of a learning experience, or maybe not a learning experience, but a chance to put things I've learned into practice. I was getting kind of frustrated, so I had to kind of take some deep breaths and acknowledge that on the grand spectrum of problems that can exist, this is a very, very tiny problem. Like, my computer didn't even crash or anything. So I just kind of told myself that I could just rearrange my day and I could still have a good day and everything would turn out fine. And it reminded me of this meditation that I did once. I'm gonna link to it in the description, but it's by Sarah Blondin. And in it, she talked about how surrendering doesn't mean that you give up and you never try anything ever again, and that you don't experience stress, because stress is probably literally unavoidable in life, at least if you're trying anything. But she said the point is that you are letting go of the hold that it has on your physical body. And that just blew my mind. This idea that you can experience stress without letting it get to you, I feel like that's really freeing, because then you don't feel like you have to avoid stress at all costs. You just make the decision to not let it take over your life. So yeah, that is what I am pondering this morning. And now I'm going thrifting with my friend, so I'm just gonna disconnect for a little bit and have fun doing that. I'll check back in with you later. My bangs will not stay at the front of my face. Okay, so I've been slacking a little bit on updating, but basically yesterday I finished my video. It took 4 hours of editing on Thursday and 8 on Friday, but it turned out really awesome, so it was worth it. Then I was very tired, so I ate dinner and I watched 2 episodes of Stranger Things with my brother and then went straight to bed. So I kind of fell behind schedule a little bit, but today I am making up for it. I've had a very productive morning. I woke up and uploaded and promoted my new video. I also reached 3,000 subscribers while I was doing that. Like, every time I would take my little break, I checked the number and it just got closer and closer, and then it got to 3,001. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, I did that, and then I planned a photo shoot I'm doing tonight and just went through and like checked on all of my photo clients to make sure that I know what I need to be doing for them. Now I'm going to Macy's with my family because we're leaving for Europe on July 30th, which is just over 2 weeks away, which is crazy. So we need to get some new luggage for that. And yeah, that's where I am right now. some absolute miracle, I'm actually running ahead of schedule today. So I figured I would fit in a workout because I've been slacking this week a little bit. So I'll just do something quick. It's 4 right now and I have to be at the photo shoot at 6:30. So plenty of time. Oh my god, that really destroyed me. I just finished the shoot and I have never been sweatier in my life. Oh my god. Right now it's not even that bad. Oh my god, that's a look. But we started out at a nature location and there it was terrible and the mosquitoes were terrible. And I don't know, I guess I was just nervous about the shoot too. So I just didn't, I guess, feel great about how I was doing. Doing photo shoots just like takes so much energy out of me because I have to be energetic and friendly and professional. And that's a lot, especially for an introvert. And so I felt like I wasn't doing my best job while we were at the nature location. But then we drove to our second location and I just had some time to like sit in my car while I waited for her to change. I had some time to like recenter myself and really think about the shots that I needed to get at the second location. And it went so much better and I feel good about how this turned out. So yay! Now I have to get home because I have some very important things to do. I have 1 episode left of Stranger Things 3. I am nervous because people have told me when they finished it they cried, and so I think someone's gonna die. I think Mike's gonna die. It's gonna be some super heartbreaking ending where he finally is able to say the words to Elle that he loves her and then he's gonna die.